So, the 5th Walpurgisnacht Identities and E.G.Os just got announced. The kit reveals have just been revealed on Twitter. And I am here today to give a overview of my honest reaction on just the everything that is here. We got the Full-Stop Office here, first of all. We also got not Welvader to Outis here. Anyway, looking over this, already this seems to be kind of weird because I'm looking at Full-Stop Office Heathcliff and surprisingly enough, there doesn't seem to be 20 billion words, which we are accustomed to. This is actually kind of very simple, surprisingly enough. First coin is a 3-coiner, and the rest of it seems to be single coins. Much like for my Manager Quixote video, I am very sad to announce that nothing here is at all similar to Sinclair. Well, actually, no, there's something similar to Sinclair here. He has a Gloom skill, which Sinclair also has, and he has a skill 3 with a single coin. For the 3 Sinclair fans out there, you at least have that. Unfortunately for the G Association fans, this isn't G Association Heathcliff number 3. It seems like with skill 1, he just gains poise count and haste. He gains more poise count if he hits with first hit. This is very interesting. I did not expect them to take the Full-Stop Office in the direction of haste, of all things. I expected poise count, and I did guess that correctly with my community post. But haste? Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I don't think the Full-Stop Office had haste in their kit. Use gain poise and poise count, gain haste next turn, and spend ammo, deal more damage on critical hit. On hit, inflict pierce resist down, on crit, inflict pierce resist down next turn. Okay, so this is immediately pretty interesting here, because pierce resist down is a very rare status effect to come across, if I'm gonna be honest here. From the top of my head, the only one I can really remember having pierce resistance down in the entire game is 7 Sang on the skill 3, and that is about it. Anyway, going for Bullseye, the classic 60 or 20 roll rune, I think. If this unit has ammo, atelier, logic, activate whatever the heck that is instead. Has the classic description of deal more damage based on speed, gain poise, consume all concentration and sniper on self based on the stack consumed, gain poise and gain poise potency and deal more damage. After attack, gain poise count. I see. Deal more damage on critical hit. Deal target pierce resistance. Times X% more damage on critical hit. On crit at X poise potency, consume excess poise potency, then deal more damage based on potency consumed. Ooh, now that is fascinating. And then we of course have the upgraded version of this if you have the ammo atelier logic. It seems to look to be about the same thing. In fact, I think this description is almost the same, but it's probably gonna have a few more cranked up numbers if I have to imagine. So yeah, so far this looks pretty interesting. I did not expect them to go into the direction of haste, like at all. Anyway, combat poise. At your ammo, the skill activates as taking cover instead. On use, a Full-Stop Office representative for Woo is on field. Request melee support from that unit. On evade, gain poise turn and gain concentration sniper next turn. So this is probably that assist attack we saw in the trailer itself. Then we also have taking cover. A Full-Stop Office on loose on field, request melee support from that unit. Clash with inflict pierce resist down. Interesting, so on demand pierce resist down. This is, by the way, this is going to be especially useful because it's a haste identity. Most of the time he is going to go first because he is haste. We don't know his speed values obviously, but I have to imagine it's going to be like a 4 to an 8. With him going quick and him being able to inflict pierce resistance down, it is quite interesting. Because usually when you have same turn infliction of a resistance down, you usually want that unit to go first so that the others can make use of it. And him being a haste identity makes excellent use of that. Anyway, gain concentration sniper next turn, so these two skills seems to be the way you get concentration sniper. When this unit enters the encounter, gain 1 ammo atelier logic. Ooh, so you just get 1 for free, okay. If this unit is substituted in or is joining battle after Overwatch assignment, gain max concentration sniper, gain pierce power up, and reload. Encounter start. If this unit is not set to use any attack skills, apply poise to 1 ally with the least poise potency. Okay, so a little bit of support going on. Turn end if this unit did not use any attack skills, gain poise and pierce power up next turn. Ooh, okay, I really like this actually. It forces you to think a little bit, which we don't actually have a lot of in Limbus Company. I'm glad that we're forced to think, okay, one ally with the least ammo gains poise count when using the skill that consumes ammo. Okay, fascinating. So it seems like Heathcliff is definitely set up to be a little bit of support, just by the way that he has pierce resistance down and also those passives. I am sorry for the 3 whole Zwei Sinclair fans out there in chat. This is nothing like Zwei Sinclair. Anyway, we also have Full-Stop Office IDs here, who is... oh my gosh, he is so handsome, I love him. To my absolute dismay, he has the same gimmick going on of upgrading his skills. Oh dear lord. Okay, we are just overcomplicating every identity known to man, I suppose. Also to the dismay of the Zwei Sinclair fan out there yet again, the only similarities here are really the Slot and Gloom skill. That is the only overlap between the 2 identities. And also, to the dismay of Chi Association, this isn't Chi Honglu. Anyways, on use game boys count. Like I predicted, he is boys. Unfortunately to me, and fortunately to the rest of the community, thankfully he doesn't feel so da Honglu. I'm sure some people are out there celebrating right now. Unfortunately, I wish it was the case that he feels soda, because it would be so funny. Also, another thing we should actually celebrate is this is the very first Honglu identity with boys. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a monumental day for the 3 Soda Honglu fans out there. Anyway, target marked. Gain base power for every X ammo about to be spent by the skill. That is a unique way to describe that. Okay. On use a Full-Stop Office fixture, Heathcliff is on field. Every resident with the highest resistance adds X% chance that this unit activates target spotted. Deal ammo spent times X% more damage. And then again for a critical hit, deal more damage on critical hit. Inflict bind, inflict attack power down. Okay, this is some pretty classic stuff, but there's also some few unique gimmicky things going on with the ammo, which I sort of like. Anyway, full stop to life. Gain base power for every X ammo that is about to be spent by the skill. If Heathcliff falls on the field, activate target spotted. On use game boys, clash wing game boys count. Third hit, if target is staggered, deal more damage on critical hit. That is a oddly specific conditional, which is probably not going to be activated that much, but all hit inflict bind the next turn, all hit inflict pierce fragility. All of these skills are pierced, by the way, and he doesn't seem to rely that much on haste. So there's definitely like a synergy going on between the 2, where Heathcliff is always the one going first and applying pierce fragility, and this is the guy cleaning up the job. So interesting sort of combination they got going on there, even if it sort of breaks what was established in Library of Runa, but oh well. Anyway, combat boys, turn start at 0 ammo, activate as power counter instead. On the fate game boys. Okay, let's look at the power counter. Beyond the shadow, clashable counter, deal more damage on critical hit. On use game boys count, turn and reload. On hit game boys, on hit game boys. Interesting, okay. Fascinating. In fact, he's a dodge and a clashable counter. This identity is going to be ridiculously strong in solos. Skill 1-2. I have no clue how he actually upgrades his skills. It seems to be a ammo-less version of his skill 1 though. Anyway, skill 2-2 combo, target marked. Gain base power for every X ammo about to be spent by the skill. On use gain boys count. Clash loose. Gain final power. Okay, so that is literally just to be petty with the unbreakable coin there at the end. That is so funny. On hit game boys. Second hit, deal more damage for every ammo spent. Deal more damage on critical hit. On third hit, same thing. Fourth coin, unbreakable coin, deal more damage on critical hit. Okay. Seems like just a stronger version of skill 2. Which is okay, I suppose. Skill 3 looks to as well be just a stronger version of skill 3. Like the original one. And no, yeah, it looks to be doing about the exact same thing. So gauge boys, deal more damage for ammo spent, yada yada yada, deal more damage on critical hit. And final coin, deal target spears resistance times X% more damage. Interesting stuff. And For some ungodly reason, this guy also has a second page, so let's take a look at that. Where it's exclusively his passives and the special status effects. Okay, if Unit A applies this effect to Unit B, Unit B follows up with an unopposed attack with its skill 2, gets the same enemy Unit A attacked with a skill. Activates at Unit A's attack, and the skill used due to this effect does not affect Unit B's upcoming skill list. Okay. Anyway, concentration. When flipping a coin that consumes ammo, even if this unit is out of ammo, the attack does not get cancelled. However, the affected coins on hit effect do not activate in such cases. What did I just read? I have actually no clue. Anyway, tactical fire support. If the Full-Stop Office figure is in Overwatch assignment state, or has been deployed as a backup unit, a powerful Full-Stop Office representative will lose skill 2 and 3. Okay. X plus points bonus gain points count. Okay, suppressing fire. Ally identity with the most ammo deals more damage with skills that spent ammo. Okay, so that's a pretty classic ammo passive. Yeah, these two look pretty interesting together. It is a monumental occasion that we have a Honglu identity with boys. This is quite literally the first boys identity that Honglu has. Like, it only took 3 seasons to get here, but we finally can make use of Soda Honglu's on crit effect. Insane. Oh my god. So yeah, who knows? Maybe running Soda Honglu is actually viable with this identity. Who the heck knows? Anyway, lastly, we have their Full-Stop Outis. Woo. Also seems to be a two-page identity, and oh my god, it has so much text. What the heck is going on here? Anyway, Magic Bullet Outis. The art is absolutely amazing for this one, by the way. Can I just appreciate the art for a moment? This is directly taken from Luna from the Full-Stop fight, but it looks so sick, man. Anyway, Magic Bullet. Deal more damage for every external target. Once again, burn is exclusively allocated to Walpurgisnacht. It is actually so sad. Before attack, at 0 magic bullet, gain magic bullet. The magic bullet on itself determines a bullet to fire. The first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh magic bullet. After attack, gain magic bullet by highest resonance. After attack, if main target is defeated, inflict dark flame on all enemies with burn. On hit, inflict burn equal to magic bullet. On hit, inflict dark flame equal to magic bullet. Okay, so this is interesting, actually. This is an E.G.O that wants to be used multiple times, actually. Unless this is the same magic bullet status effect that the identity has, you basically want to use this E.G.O multiple times, because after attack you get magic bullet by highest resonance. And I suppose that won't decay ever. So you basically want to repeatedly use this to build up magic bullet and get and just build up the skill. That is actually an interesting way to use this. That's actually a very unique E.G.O. I really like this actually. What? Okay. Anyway, magic bullet corrosion targets randomly. Deal more damage for every external target before attack at 0 magic bullet, gain magic bullet. The magic bullet on itself determines the bullet's fire. Yada yada yada. After attack, gain magic bullet by highest resonance. After attack, a main target is defeated, inflict dark flame on all targets, allies and enemies both with burn. And 7 bullets on hit with base attack skills inflict magic bullet times X burn. Okay, so this makes any Outis identity a burn identity. Okay. For Lobotomy E.G.O magic bullet inflict burn equal to magic bullet instead. Okay, so this explicitly wants to work with her. That is fascinating. If target has X burn, inflict dark flame instead. Oh, okay. Okay, so I think this is the very, well, I wouldn't say the very first case of explicit combos that you could pull off, because Manager Don did it first, but interesting. Not even the Red Eyes Ryoshu had this. In fact, you quite literally did not benefit from using the Red Eyes E.G.Os with the Red Eyes Ryoshu, because you have Blind Obsession that can give charge. This is fascinating. This is a very interesting step to take this E.G.O in. It's cool that you can use this ego both with and without magic bullet, but you get a little bit extra on top if you do. That is very fascinating. Anyway, let's take a look at the second page. Magic bullet. Value changes depending on certain skills. Fact, Lobotomy E.G.O magic bullet. Outis only. So this is the exact same magic bullet shenanigans going on as the identity. Fascinating. The higher the value, the higher the base power and coin power of skill 3. Okay. The first magic bullet, deal more damage based attack threshold. Okay, so this is describing every single one of the magic bullets. Second one, inflicts paralyze. Third one, inflicts attack power down and burn. Fourth one, raises stagger threshold. And inflict fragility next turn. Fascinating. Fifth one, inflict burn, then inflict offense level down and defense level down. The sixth magic bullet, raise stagger threshold and inflict burn. Okay, interestingly enough, there seem to be negative effects to this one. Lose plus coin, skill, base power. Lose some minus coin, skill, base power. Lose plus coin power, lose some minus coin power. Okay, well, losing minus coin power is actually good, but... fascinating. So this may be spoiling, we might get a negative sanity identity for Outis at some point. Please, would I pray to God, can we have another negative sanity identity? Please, I pray. But anyways, this is fascinating. The 7th magic bullet. Deal more damage for every X% of missing HP on target before attack. For this attack, change the pierce damage resistance on both the target itself to fatal. After attack, kill this unit. After attack, kills this unit. What? Okay. This seems to be a reference to the original upload page of their fly shoots that changes the resistances to fatal. But also, wow, that is incredible. That is actually so goddamn hilarious, I cannot believe it. Fascinating stuff. All of this is genuinely really fascinating. I wonder what the actual stats on this are going to be. With Hongnu and Heathcliff, you definitely want to think about what you're doing. They look simple on surface level, but actually they are quite complex. So yeah, this is a very interesting Walpurgisnacht. There is a lot of combinations going on, a lot of synergy with old identities and new identities. Fascinating stuff all around, honestly. I don't know what to say other than I want to get a feel for how they actually play in combat. I think this is like good complexity, where it's not too complex, yet also not too simple. It's like easy to understand somewhat if you get a feel for it, but I like what they're going for here. It's fascinating. We're gonna have to see how this works out. I like Hongnu, I like Hotman, so obviously I'm gonna like this Walpurgisnacht. With that being said, obviously like and subscribe, because liking and subscribing has statistically shown that it increases chance to get a 000 identity in your next 10 pull. Trust me, I actually got comments about people saying they subscribed just to get a 000, and they actually got it. So, you know what, why not try and test your luck with this Walpurgisnacht by liking and subscribing? So yeah. Anyway, with that being said, this has been Welvader, and I'm quite angry that this isn't the she identity.